Hey guys, so just going live today for a chat on abundance. Just wait for people to find the feed. I will just give me a moment to connect with some groups. Please, if you can see this feed, shout out, and also let me know that you can hear me okay. Hey guys, so just if you can see this feed, if you can hear me, just shout out in the comments so that I know that we're good to go. Hey Kathy. So yeah, welcome to my channel. I was really guided yesterday. It came in to do just a channeling, just an informal chit chat, see what you guys are up to, see how you are after the new year, and to bring in this theme around scarcity versus abundance, or should I say abundance versus scarcity. And I titled this live feed Abundance 2023 because I feel like we're going to be challenged. We're going to come through this year with some challenges, or it will appear so, that you know, there'll be squeezes, whether they are actually real squeezes within the collective around say food or economics or housing or that kind of thing, or whether some of these have been, I guess we could say, manufactured and amplified in the collective, so that there is a I guess the propagation of a new economic revolution. Some would say that that is not so good. Not the good guys aren't really that this is not a good thing for humanity, and some things say that there are energies that are supporting these shifts in consciousness, and that we have to go through this very rocky time, and we have to go through this chaos and instability as some of the old energies drop away, some of the old matrix drops away, some of the old structures drop away. So it's not necessarily that all of these events or these collapses or these financial or food scarcities that have been propagated in the collective, or fuel even at the moment, are necessarily quite as dire as they are made out, but is definitely a good exercise in staying in the moment and recognizing the desire by certain fractions of the collective to keep the main majority of the collective fearing that there's not enough, that there's a scarcity, and that we have to pull in and be very careful and really live in fear. So I think I'm here today speaking from the light, for the light. So this is just, I guess, a message from Spirit today to some reassurance, but also a bit of a kick up the arse, really, to say that we must really practice. We must practice mind stability. We must practice very much strengthening and purifying the physical body. That feels a very powerful tool that we need to practice this year especially. But right now we're going through, yes Carolina, very intense, very potent acceleration of energies, and these energies are purging, pulling out bringing up, and the physical body is really needing extra support, extra strength, extra nutrition, extra fluid in the form of water, whatever floats your boat. But this is going to be an ongoing practice in 2023. As we've seen so far, there are numbers of people passing suddenly or otherwise, and this feels like a continuing theme this year, that there will be souls that have contracted to leave as the frequency continues to rise. So that is also, I guess, a disruption in the energy field, as people kind of like lose loved ones, process grief, loved ones leave shockingly. All that energy is also causing distortions within the collective field. For a number of reasons, I feel there will be, should we say, excess deaths this year, as the evolution of the planet continues. But back to abundance. Abundance, Spirit is saying, abundance is there for us. If we are on path, if we are aligned in our heart, if we are in service to humanity through our own gifts, skills and knowledge, then we are doing the right work. And we will be provided for. And we really need to have trust and faith in that, that we will be provided for. And, you know, yes, things are going to get a little bit more hairy this year, by all accounts. But that doesn't mean that people will not move towards those that are in their light, that have integrity in their work, and that speak their truth and speak from their soul. I feel like this kind of work, in whatever form it takes, in however you present your soul work, your soul light, this will continue to rise. We will continue to rise because we have been supported by the evolution of the planet, by the ascension of the planet. And even if you have some times of feeling like everything's at a standstill, or that you aren't, say, for example, bringing in the funds that you would like, I feel like to not lose hope, to not contract, to not go into scarcity mentality, to go into not good enough, not enough, not enough, not enough, because at this time we that is where certain fractions of the collective would like us to stay, in fear, in scarcity, and downtrodden. And because the energies are so amplified now, that there is a real, I would say, what's the word? There's also a real amplification in how they wish to keep us locked in fear. So there's going to be more shocks, bumps. There's going to be more excitement at times, and this is really just a way to keep us in the same. But every time these events or these narratives come through the collective field, they have been flipped, they have been turned. People are awakening to more of the truth, of more of what has been hidden or not in the consciousness of not in the consciousness of truth and integrity. People are awakening to this. They've had enough. They are changing their mindset. They are awakening. They are finding tribe. So we are on a positive timeline, I feel. We are all collectively influencing this high timeline by gathering etherically or in the ether or physically in groups, which allows the frequency to build and have momentum, and therefore amplify frequency that then causes a shift in the collective consciousness, which will continue to happen. And I'll be running my groups through the year yet again. Hopefully I'll get interstate a few times and catch up with you in face, person to person. I have got a group on the 22nd online, and then I'll be back in Sydney around the 4th of February. So you can look out for those groups on my page. So Brigitte says, victims are tired, scarcity, fear of not having enough, or losing what we have. Yes, exactly. I do feel like there's it's almost like a repeat of the old World War paradigm without the war. Well, there's a war, but it's a bit more silent, yeah? So, yes, there's a war on consciousness really happening. A war on consciousness. I think there are those that know in high places have technology that allows them to foresee climate cycles, that allows them to foresee rises in collective consciousness, and there is a need now to keep a lid on things more than ever. But I don't feel that is possible perpetually, because of the rising in consciousness and the rising in the acceleration of the frequency now. I don't feel that it is possible to keep things going along in the same order. So really, my message today is about not getting hooked back into this old trauma loop of not enough. Thank you, Brigitte, for speaking that piece. To not go back into the old patterning of your ancestry or your lineage, or even your galactic lineages. Yeah, this has been perpetuated for many eons through the cycle of the Earth, and we are breaking out into a new cycle. And this means that there is abundance. There's enough for everybody. We just have to rely on our source connection a lot more than we have been told about in our, I guess, our mainstream religions. Yeah. So of course, there's also a dismantling of the old religions. In the belief systems, in the ways that they have contracted and controlled people into narratives that are simply untrue. So I feel this year that we will be bringing in much more truth. But I feel like it's a trickle. There'll be moments of a stream, and maybe even moments of an ocean of consciousness moving through. But I feel that this is a year of abundance if we wish to take that path. If we wish to take that path, and even with everything that is going on in the world, we have a choice within to, yes, Michelle, be in our hearts, be the kindness that we wish to see in the world, and to radiate that out. And every time we radiate that out, it comes back to us tenfold in many, many ways, and we are creating a both spiritually rich and materially rich life for ourselves through simply being in alignment with Source. And that is what's going to hold us this year through the ups and the downs of the collective roller coaster. You know, we will be at times challenged, and so you have to go back inward and do your work. Hold firm to your lineage of energy and bring it through, and you will be supported. If you can let go of your solar plexus, if you can rest into your base chakra, knowing that you are safe, knowing that you are held, knowing that you are supported by many beings of light. Many beings of light. So I'll just finish this short transmission with just a little bit of a channeling of rainbow light, and I'm working with this beautiful rainbow aura crystal, yeah, quartz rainbow aura, and I'm just going to bring through some energy, and this is really to align your energy centers from your crown to your base, so that you are in perfect alignment to receive what is rightfully yours from your higher self and your source point in your higher dimensional chakras. Shabudu naneke barkabata ke bede banana kar. Shile bede ke barki banana ka baka baka baka. Shul barki andara ke barkabata nanaka. Shula barki andara ka barkandara ka. Shile barki 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 barki. Shel bar condor ko condor ko condor ko condor ko condor ko condor ko ko. Shundu do 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 do. So just taking a breath, drinking some water after this transmission. So thank you for tuning in. I'm hoping to do some more of these Monday transmissions during the year. Will just depend on how my time and energy goes. My books are back open for one-on-one private sessions. I'm back home in Bridgeton Beach, Sunshine Coast at the moment. As I said, there'll be a workshop on the 21st of January, a potent day, beginning of the Chinese New Year, the year of the rabbit, the water rabbit. So again, connecting with intuition, connecting with the feminine, and really connecting with your third eye spiritual gifts. So we have a lot of opportunity to advance this year spiritually. So I'll be working with that. I'll also be working with the potent electrifying energy of Uranus as it goes direct on the 22nd of the 1st, and also as all planets are on the 22nd of the 1st. So it's a potent day to really connect and really seed some ignition energy. So I've nicknamed this next transmission ignition sequence transmission. So I feel like I'll be bringing in a codex of light that is for your light body to amplify and really seed your consciousness and your chakra system for the whole year. And this is a transmission that you can re-listen to during the year to align you with your highest source point and open the chakra pillar to your best, I guess your most most aligned offering for you this year as an inward being, but also into the world. So if you feel drawn to that one, please shout out. I've also been guided to do a beautiful transmission when I get to Sydney. I think it's either the 4th or the 5th of February. I haven't really got it down yet, but I'll be doing a peacock transmission. Yeah, it came through in WA. This is a beautiful ocean jasper skull with a peacock on top. Yeah. This transmission will be beginning of February, and it's really all about shining your light, shining your radiance, and being ready to show up in the world in a more profound, in a more powerful, in a way that takes no prisoners, and therefore you are open to receiving more. You are open to the abundance that the universe has to offer when you're not hiding through fear, through trauma, through scarcity, really. So I welcome you to join me at one of the transmissions. Both should be interesting, and I feel the energies are really amplified, so we'll be having some powerful times together. So Happy New Year. Much love to you. Thank you for tuning in today. Please tag or share this post with anybody that you feel may benefit from this, and share my work. I would really honor that in you. I will put this video up on YouTube, so it will be up on YouTube later today. So you can also access the video there. I'll put it in on my page later on. So thank you so much. Coming from my therapy room, I've changed my position to a chair. It's as I'm getting older, and so it's the same room, and that's my garden out back. It's a beautiful spot. Thank you for sharing it with me today, and I look forward to connecting with you very soon. Bye for now.